I do believe that there are ways to increase the pace of gender reform and change. It's vital that we discuss the issues and explore ways to address them. And it's through conversation and brainstorming collectively that we'll be able to bring attention to the issues and ultimately increase the pace of gender reform.
I think it's all about fairness and parity. I'm really pleased to be part of QinetiQ, where we're taking gender equality seriously. And I suppose I'd like to see a world where 50% of world leaders are women across our governments, institutions and businesses. I think if we achieve that, the world would be a much better place. And I think it's that simple.
I think the best advice I'll give to a younger self is really to focus on my personal development and the kind of person that I want to be, the kind of leader I want to be, the kind of co-worker I want to be, rather than trying to carve out my space in an organization by mirroring what I thought was the right type of leadership or the right type of behavior. Because when you work in a male-dominated sector, all you're going to see around you are examples of typical male qualities. And so it can be quite intimidating and threatening and even make you feel that you're not good enough, simply because as females, we tend to present other skills forward. And so don't be put off by the fact that you don't see that around you. Try to really find your inner voice and make it being heard. And if you are finding challenges in the workplace, or if you feel that somehow you're being discriminated, then do seek help, whether internal or external. Talk to your friends. I think one of my greatest advantages is to have a very strong group of females that we support each other and we empower each other, and we all work across very different sectors, but we do keep an eye out for each other and really encourage to be our best versions of ourselves and not really be afraid or tamed by the fact that we all suffer a little bit from the imposter syndrome. So follow your gut and make sure your voice is being heard, and don't feel like just because you're not mirroring the typical male skills that you're any less of a leader on your own right.
Don't be afraid to call out unacceptable assumptions, comments or actions. It doesn't have to be public, although sometimes that is acceptable. Remain calm, challenge, ask why they think that comment is okay, or that action. Tell them why it's not, what impact it has. Ask them how they would feel. Utilise the amazing networks both within your organisations and externally. But above all, be brave, be fierce, be yourself. You are amazing.
Within the defence sector, I think there's a lot more that needs to be done still. And there is no reason whatsoever why that can't be done. I spend a lot of my time around the topic of innovation, and there are proven research studies that illustrate that innovation and creativity needs to come from a diverse set of inputs. If you continue to ask the same people, you'll get the same answers. And so all forms of diversity are really, really critical for innovation. If we look at what's going on within the world right now, what we really do need across all disciplines, across all sectors, is more innovative thinking, and that will only come from getting more and more diverse teams together with different people, with different capabilities, different backgrounds, working together to help to solve some of the world's more significant challenges. So it made me think about that point. I hope you guys are also considering and reflecting when it comes to International Women's Day. And I really hope that we start to make a profound difference for the defence sector as we move this thing forward.